Good afternoon, guys. Very symbolic flight for me tonight. My insurance runs out at midnight tonight. It is the 30th of September 2025 and my insurance runs out, and also this runs out as well. The old license is being replaced by a new license at midnight, so I wanted to commemorate my final flight with Fruitcake with my PPL that I fought so hard to get. It changes at midnight, as I said. Not too sure what the future holds, because I've got no job and the money's run dry, not to mention the fact that my mum has got a hip replacement operation next week, so I'm going to be their primary carer, yeah, so things are a bit uncertain at the moment, but let's enjoy the last flight with Fruitcake. I've not flown Fruitcake for a very long time, so I'm going to enjoy my last personal flight on my own, and maybe she'll be someone new will own her probably by the end of the month, but we'll see. Right guys, I'm in the air and I'm timing this flight because I want to know how well she flies. I set off around probably about 10 seconds ago, thanks to my diligent crew, Dave, Messenger and Harvey. Right, so we're heading towards Sawtry this evening, and I want to fly for as long as I can. I want to check to see how well Fruitcake flies before someone may buy her in the future. But as I said before, unfortunately, needs must. I've only flown this balloon about 5 times since I bought her, which was about 2 years ago, and she's just sitting about doing nothing. So yeah, nice still conditions tonight, real nice still conditions, almost a perfect endurance test to see how well she flies. So here we are with Fruitcake for the last time until I am able to pay for my insurance renewal. Just going to round out the descent. Do a slight touch and go maybe. These conditions are perfect for trainees because you can take your time on rash decisions that you want to make. Well, I say rash decisions. You can take your time to make decisions when you want to land, because at this speed it's very easy. There's not much stress, and as you can see, I've rounded out and done a nice approach there. So I'm going to get on and I'm going to see how well she flies. I've only travelled about, I'd say around 50 metres in the space of 3 minutes 15 seconds. As I say, I'm timing this flight to see how well she does. So catch you in a bit, guys. Just coming up to 15 minutes, guys, in the air. We're at about 2,000 foot and I'm heading towards Sawtry. Fruitcake flying so well. This tank has just started to register, but only just. Still got 2 full ones. So yeah, Fruitcake's flying at about 1 litre a minute. and she just floats. You don't have to put much of a burn in to maintain altitude. That'll be about right, and she will just maintain the altitude. I'm gonna miss her, but I haven't flown her enough. Whenever I've wanted to fly her, the big one has always taken priority, which always seems to be the way, doesn't it? Anyway, so 15 minutes in and heading towards Sawtry. Coming up to the half-hour mark, guys, and this tank is finished because I've just had to put a big burn in order to actually get some distance. Wind is very, very slack this evening, and also this cloud doesn't seem to want to disappear at the moment, and it's quite cold up here. But yeah, still sort of heading towards Sawtry. I don't know if I'll get it now. I've come up, down, up, down, up, down to see what sort of direction I get, but it's not easy to tell what the wind is doing at this height. And when it's also this slow as well, you're not able to gauge which way you're going. So with any luck, that cloud will disappear by the time I land, otherwise I might be putting the balloon away a bit wet. But we'll see what happens. So we've just gone past 31 minutes and we're doing well for gas. I've had to climb to 4,000 feet in order to get away from Conington, which is just there. Unfortunately, Fruitcake seems to be tracking straight towards it and I can't seem to get her to stop. So 4,000 foot and I'm doing literally nothing, and I need to get away from their airspace. Past the hour mark, guys, and I'm on my final tank. I'm just about to switch over this tank to my final one, and I'll be looking to land very soon because I want to get away from Conington. But Fruitcake is not cooperating tonight. She's putting me through my paces as my final P1 flight, as PPL/B. Yeah, a lot of fun. Not. So we'll say goodbye to the sun as we drop down below the cloud line again, and see if I can get away from Conington, which is just there, as I said. Been in the air now 1 hour 15. I'm on my final tank and I'm heading towards Ramsey Way, and Conington is there, and I just managed to skim the airspace, so I'm happy. And now I'm just trying to find somewhere to land. Fruitcake has really put me through my paces tonight. It would, wouldn't it, being the last flight I can take under my old license. The new license comes into effect at midnight tonight, and I just feel like it's a bit of a setback from what the pioneers of the past, like Phil Dunnington, Chris Dunkley, all the pilots before us, Don Cameron included. They paved the way for the licensing syllabus, the way that it was structured. And although there's not much change to the licensing, I just feel like it's a bit of a poke in the eye when it's a piece of paper that's superseding the other piece of paper that's inside that wallet there. So that's just my opinion. I think it's a shame, but if it's the only way we can carry on flying, then it's the only way we can carry on flying. As I say, it's over 50 years old is the old license, and I just think it's a shame because don't fix what's not broken. But never mind, we shall soldier on as we always do. And I'm hoping it won't impede any training or future pilots for the future, because ballooning is a dying sport. There's not many, although there's been a lot of new PUTs come forward in the last 2 years. I just feel like this license change could make it just a little bit harder. Apparently the exams, there's another exam that's been added to the syllabus. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but I just feel like it might make things a little bit more difficult for the future generation to get involved. But hopefully I'll be able to pay for my insurance renewal and get flying again soon. But at the moment I'm still heading towards Ramsey and looking for somewhere to land. Right guys, I'm down. I managed to get on this corner here. Flew for a grand total of 1 hour 26-21 seconds. And I've still got one full tank. Where is it? Well, it's not full, but it's not registering. So there you have it. That's how well Fruitcake flies. I hope the next owner is very, very happy with her, just as much as I have been. I've only flown her 6 times. Today is the 6th time I've flown her. Not been flown enough, and also I've got my MOT, my car insurance coming up, and amongst other things as well. So I won't be flying for a while. Shad will still be staying with me, but Fruitcake will have to find another owner. I may include the basket. The tanks will not go with, because I need those for Shad, and the burner won't go with either because I need that for Shad as well. But the basket is roughly about 1 meter by 80 centimeters. It's for one person only. It's very, very squash for space if you want to fly another person. But yeah, I hope whoever buys Fruitcake next be very happy with her. She's a very fun and responsive balloon to fly. But yeah, glad you could join me on my final flight for a while, and maybe I'll see you again soon. It'll probably be crewing or helping someone else fly, but hopefully I'll be in touch soon. Catch you later guys. Thanks for following along for so long.